Hello! Hope you guys are enjoying your Friday evening. So it's 8 o'clock here on Eastern Time. So I know a couple of you guys on the Mountain Standard Time or even on the coast over there, you might just be getting home from work or running around hustling. Totally feel ya. So I've done a couple live videos just for fun a couple weeks ago, and I decided that it would be fun to do one specifically on the Kiwi Club. So basically, grab your stuff. You might as well play along with me. We're going to try some technical things, okay? So make sure to kind of bear with us. I'll have some instructors or anyone else who wants to join. We're gonna play around with adding some people on so that they can show us what they're working on. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes so we know in future. So I'm gonna be playing with the April, let me grab it here. The April Kiwi Club kit. Okay, look at those, the spring colors. Yay. Busy, busy spring Easter weekend. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be playing with. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to change the view here. I'm going to get all set up. Again, grab your guys' stuff. If you have things, go spread them out on your kitchen table. Go spread them out on your craft table. Get your stuff and come play to create with me this evening, and we'll see what we can create. We'll see what we can get done. That's always a good feeling. Okay, and then also I'm going to just start out with it. Okay? Well, thanks, gal. Thanks. I miss your face too. We're going to start out with it, and I'm going to say it right off the bat. I am going to be giving away a April Kiwi Club kit. Okay? So feel free to share this video. Everyone that shares the video is going to get entered for an April Kiwi Club kit. I have one here. I'm going to be sending it to a lucky winner, and we'll pick one tonight, and I'll get it in the mail tomorrow. So you'll get it shortly. Okay, so let's go ahead and transition my camera as long as everything behaves, right? So that you guys can see what I'm doing here. All well? Let's see if that works. And let me get set up so I can see what you guys are doing as well. Okay. There we go. Okay. You guys can see all my mess. Good stuff. Good stuff. So feel free to leave a comment, again, if you'd like to share it. Maybe you have groups or things you can share it. If you're not sure how to share it, if you're on your phone, you know how on the right side there's like the hearts and the likes. On the left side there's a little black and white share button. Well, I'm assuming it's black and white for most. I'm not quite sure if it's on all phones that way. Okay, there. I think I finally can see you guys. Okay. Misty, hello. Marilla, Debbie. Perfect. Okay, guys, do you guys have all your stuff, your fun stuff? You're gonna play around with, get some things out. And like I mentioned, we're gonna be pulling on some other people so that we can see how this will work. Okay. So I wanted to mention, of course, the first step, it's always the most time consuming if you ask me, is picking what pictures to put with your paper. I've kind of got a system down now where I have all my pictures and I just like quickly flip through them just to kind of see what color or themes or different things that I have. And I did have these pictures of my daughters, and Abby's wearing this kind of purple shirt, so I thought that might work. I'm not quite sure it fits the feel. I'd probably go for them. I did also have this picture of the cousins, which would be a really cute one-pager. And selfies, random selfies that I always find of them, and I print them off because I love every single one of them. I have this picture of my mom, and I love this picture of my mom. And a lot of times I have to get familiar with what's in this kit. So let's quickly take a look at that. If you're just joining us, grab your stuff, pull it out, sit down, and let's play with something together, okay? So here is a close look. We're looking, this has a very spring feel, Easter, fresh air, really cute flowers on the back. So it's got purples, teals, blues, greens, yellows. So that's the color palette we're looking at. So you can see this picture would probably look really cute with that. But let's see if we can find enough for a 2-pager tonight. So we can create a 2-pager. Perfect. Hey Lisa. Hi Linda. Leslie, how are you? Okay, Leslie's going to be joining us here in a little bit to share a tip. And then if any of you guys have created anything as well, post it on the page. Anything with the Kiwi Club kit or spring, Easter feel, anything like that to inspire us this weekend. That'd be great. Okay, I'm really loving these purples, guys. Have you guys ever noticed that a lot of the kits don't come like paper lines? I've always noticed they're always like a lack of purple. Probably because they're really specific to prints, but I love how these purples turned out on this kit. So this is what we're looking at from a color palette. There we go. Stacy, hello. Okay, and then I always get a feel of what sentiments are in here. We do give a huge variety because there's so much you can do with it. So you could do spring, you could definitely do Easter. Okay, so You Are Sweet. I love this one. I didn't use this one on the last things that I created with this kit. Okay, so I did create, for whatever it's worth, let me grab them really fast. Okay, these 1-pagers, which are in the Kiwi Club PDF. So I'm going to be creating something new with this kit tonight. And this was fun. It was fun to use some pictures I had of my son, just random ones. We were actually setting up for our instructor conference that we had in Idaho last summer, in June last summer, and he was playing around. Those are the tables behind him. He was playing around, and so I snapped a picture of him. One of my 2 daughters that are not this age anymore, this is actually when they were in kindergarten, and now they're graduating. So sad. So sad. And then another one. So I just had a lot of random 1 pictures, which I do occasionally have, of my daughter Madison. Okay, I'm really loving, if you guys haven't seen yet, a lot of you guys have been posting this, like where you have the collages going up on the sides. So cute. So those are ones. I also created a couple of cards, but you guys can check out the PDF if you haven't had a chance yet. It's actually in the files here in this group, so just go to files and then you should be able to click and download the April Kiwi Club PDF. Whether you're a Kiwi Club member or not, you're going to find something in there to inspire you, so check it out. All right. I actually already gave my cards away. I mailed them away, so I don't have them to show you guys physically. Okay, so going back to these cards, grow a happy life. That could be great, very neutral. I have a therapist, her name is Nature. Amen. I love it. Little things bring great joy. Be happy with your beautiful life. That's great. Hello, honey bunny. So really Eastery ones. Somebody loves you. You're one of my favorite peeps, and happy Easter. So I actually don't have any past year's Easter pictures. I've scrapbooked them all. So I could make a pre-made page that's an Easter page and then fill them with pictures from this year, I guess. But yeah, so I don't have an Easter one, so that really instantly eliminates some of these for me for tonight anyhow. I do have these pictures of Shiloh, Debbie, and myself when they came out to visit me here in the Carolinas, which was right when spring worked, and we went around. I'm kind of thinking those are the go ones. I think those are fitting the pictures best. Look at how pretty. Well, Shiloh's picture or sweater she's wearing is this nice little rose pink, but the flowers or the trees, they were blossoming, and so they were falling all over the walkways. It was really pretty. So I'm going to try to do that one. I think that's what I'm going to try to do, which would go a lot with the fresh air ones. So I'm just going to pull those out, right? We got natural beauty. Too much fresh air is not a thing. Nature. Those would all work. Those won't work. I do have titles on the back, so you can use the flip side. Oh, I love that plaid. I know a lot of you guys mentioned how much you love that plaid as well. All right. So that could be cute too. So do you have a question? Susan, flip your camera if you can. Am I upside down? I'm upside down to you guys, huh? Okay, well let me see if I can switch this thing. Guys, you're gonna have to bear with me if that's the case. I can't flip it in the middle of live. Is that better, Jen? Okay, give it 2 seconds so I can catch up with you guys here. Okay, is that better, Jen? Fun fact, that's really cute. Easter eggs, this is great. Fun fact, Easter egg hunts prove that your child can find things when you want to. That's hilarious. It's hilarious. Perfect, okay, great. Now you guys are not looking the other way. It's probably because live and learn, because I started looking upwards at me and then I flipped it. Okay, so let's start playing. The other things that are included in this kit, you get some fun twine, and then we have some really cute designer templates. Let me go ahead and pull those out, which I've already used. This fun tag, which so many fun ways that you can use this. A cute little bunny and a twig. So that's really cute. And I'm gonna be cutting this out tonight. This is probably more of a delicate, intricate cut than most of our designer templates, but we couldn't resist because it was so cute. It's especially when you had it layered like this and you could tuck the bunny in. Of course, this is just one way you can use it, but having this window where you can really play with this, you can even do a couple ovals for eggs, such a cute thing. You could even, okay, I'm getting carried away, we just need to start playing. Do, oh, where's Tiny Charms? Tiny Charms, where are you? A Tiny Charm has a very small flower, that's why I'm looking for it. Yeah, if you had like a flower here, how cute would that be? And then if you went wrapped all the way around in green, that would be so cute. Okay, I'm gonna leave that out. Okay, if you are just joining us, guys, I'm letting you guys know I'm gonna try to do some giveaways anytime I go live, since this is something that is fun for me and hopefully fun for you guys. I am going to be giving away an April Kiwi Club kit. So share the video and you will automatically get entered. We will pick a winner. You can share it to your groups, wherever you like. And we will pick a winner tonight and I will get it in the mail tomorrow. I have to go to the post office anyways. Okay, and then you also get a lot of this. Okay, I'm gonna make a note here, guys, that we did not expect it to have this much. So you're really gonna have to get creative with how to use this. Lots of ideas in our PDF. Actually, Leslie is going to be sharing some ideas, hopefully with us here in a little bit. Can't wait to see what she's up to. But yes, really a lot. But once we realized it was too late, so you get all of it. I guess a lot is better than a little, right? So I'll have a confession there. We kind of laughed at it, so. Okay, let's figure out how we're going to do this. So again, same steps I always do is I pick my pictures, I pull out the sentiments that are options, I'm gonna put everything else to the side, and I pull out my tray so that I can keep my designer templates clean. Those are a couple habits that I'm trying to like train myself so that it goes a lot easier when I'm designing. Of course, the first thing you need to do is pick out your backgrounds in the quick card kits and also our double layout kits for whatever it's worth. You do get 2 options for a 2-page layout. If you prefer 1-pagers, then you can do 1-pagers as well. And then I just simply kind of get a feel. So this is where you can feel free to comment. Your input is always much, much appreciated. Okay, that's a little too dark for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip over. The yellow is not an option, so those 2 are eliminated for the time being. I am thinking this is very pretty, this more lighter purple. what's on the back? I can't remember. A blue. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the light purple. I think it's refreshing to sometimes design with colors I don't tend to get to design with. Like I said, I've noticed that purple's kind of one of those colors that aren't often included in color palettes. Hello, Becky from Texas. How are you? Okay, so then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna simply lay it out, and we are going to play to create with our designer templates. So as you can see, just a couple step processes there as I work through my work progress or workflow here. And I occasionally do this. I know I mentioned this before, but I printed these from Costco, and you can add the white border. It's just occasionally. I don't do it on all of my pictures, but I thought it would work for these ones. So we'll see. Last time I had it, I had to trim them off because it wasn't working with my design. So we'll see if those work. Okay, so then I need to pick out which paper. Nope, getting ahead of myself. I'm going to play to create. Guys, this is really, really important. Something that I really see. Nothing's ever hardcore for a roll because you don't want to ever, you want your creative freedom, right? But if you can first design, it will speed up your overall time that it takes you to finish a layout from complete to finish. So that's something to think about. So what should I play with, guys? I'm trying to think. I should have thought of this before, but that's the whole point of going live. I am gonna pull out Lacy Trims because that is this month's featured set, and I'm gonna go ahead and use that. What else is this month's featured set? So we have Lacy Trims and Sentiments are this month's featured sets, which you can save 15% off. So make sure to talk to your Kiwi Lane instructor if you don't have these. Okay, I love them. And then Sentiments. Okay, Sentiments are sentiment card border. It's actually a smaller card border. Here it is right here. I will pull it out because I want to show you guys how fun it is to use it on 12 by 12 pages. Yes, we designed them so that you can create cards quickly as well, especially with your scraps of paper, but don't just limit it to cards. You can use these on your 12 by 12 pages. Projects, banners. I used them on the banner that I made in the PDF. All of the different things you can use those, so don't just limit them to that. Perfect. Yay, shared. Okay, you guys are all entered. Like I said, I'm going to be picking a winner. And you instructors are welcome, customers are welcome. You do not need to be a Kiwi Club member already to enter. Just simply share, and we will pick a lucky winner to win one of these April Kiwi Club kits. Okay, so I'm struggling, guys. I need to figure out which ones to use so we can start playing to create here. You know what? I saw, oh gosh, I wish I would remember who it was, but I saw somebody use, was it the banners? Streamers. And I want to say they took one of the streamer fun borders. I'm going to have to go back and show them. I loved how they did it. I was here in this group. Somebody posted it, and I was just like, oh, that's kind of cute. Wouldn't that be fun if we did something like that? And then what if we did... Okay, I'll grab my photo sets here. So this is where it's going to get interesting because, let's see, a lot of these I might need to keep 4x6 because of the beautiful, yes, a lot of those are 4x6. We'll see if I can do 4x6. A lot of times when you do 4x6 and you want to keep them all 4x6 and you don't want to trim them down at all, we might just have to see if I can keep them all 4x6. I don't know if they'll all fit on my page. Let's see. But I was thinking, how cute would a photo be coming out? It hides it a lot, see? So I might not be able to do a design like this. something like that. So I was gonna say, a lot of times with 4x6, you can just pull them down. So you do need to take in consideration what your pictures are, and in this case, because I'm not quite sure I want to trim them, I'm probably not going to be using my photo sets as much as I usually do. A lot of them are this way, so I have a lot of pictures that go across. Look how cute. Debbie, super cute. Okay. And there's this picture. I might just have to trim it down. Okay, that's a lot of pictures that I can't trim down. I should have thought of that. They're just so pretty. The scenery behind it is so, so cute. Well, feel free to tune in, guys. Okay, so how many of you guys are actually sitting down and playing at the same time? Are you at your kitchen table, your craft table? Where are you? Tune in. Let me know. So I have this one as well. I'm going to have to trim some down. It's already a picture of David and I here in the garden, and I actually really like that one, so I'm not going to do this one. So I'm going to eliminate that one because we're already here, and I want one of the house that we tore. So I want to definitely get that in there. And since it was when Debbie and them came to visit, which is kind of like the highlight here, I want to include pictures with me, with them. Perfect, Lisa, that's okay. Valita, cutting out, oh good, cutting out butterflies. Yes, see, you can just kind of get lost in the cutting. Perfect, good. I'm glad that you guys are playing as well. You know what if we do garden pictures over here, kind of keep those all garden, and then the kind of point of this page is that Debbie and Shallow came to visit and we went and toured this house. So that can be kind of the starting point of the story and then flow over to more of the feelings of the story, I guess you can say. So that's a thought I had. I think it actually makes sense. Does it make sense? So let's try that. Let's see what we can do now that I kind of have a concept of what we're gonna do there. I still do want to try to throw in lacy trims. I think it is so cute. We could do more of a collage feel over here, which these could be really fun to give a little pop of color. Right? So bulky. I gotta figure that out. That's probably a good picture of the house. Okay, I'm changing it up again. And this is why playing to create is so great. You're not afraid of making mistakes. You haven't cut into anything. What if I did do something like that? What if I did top feel, bottom feel? Let's throw in some fun borders and stuff and see what we can get here. Tuck that in. Okay, I need to grab a border. Any border suggestions? Anyone thinking of anything? Let me know. How about Sunnybrook? That's one of my favorites. Sunnybrook is a really pretty one. Actually, it has this more elegant feel. Or I can go a cleaner feel with just the wave one. So see how this one has this? And that's 2A and 2B. Or there's this one, the 3A, 3B. Which one do you guys think? Swap Debbie to the left. Oh, good point. Well, okay, so question, if I swap Debbie to the left, then it goes David, David. Because David's with Shiloh in that picture. And we can make the final choices there. 2A. You guys like the 2A, 2B? A little bit more character in that one? Okay, that's fun. Good, Tammy. We're on the same brainwave. I do love Sunnybrook as well. It is a good go-to one. And the great thing, I could even add an extra piece up here. We'll see. Maybe I want to layer this really up. We'll see how this goes. Okay. Stacy, are you here live with us? Stacy Sheck. Do you want to jump on and show us what you're working on? I'm thinking we could do something like that. Stacy, if you want to comment and let me know. Okay, that could be really cute. I do want to show you guys how cute these card borders in. Have any of you guys ever used one of the card borders on your 12 by 12 layouts? They're really, really fun. We'll find a place for it. I'm also thinking, okay, so the tag is so much fun, you guys, from the Kiwi Club. Absolutely so much fun. What if we did? So much to use. These pictures, this paper is so fun. It makes me want to really layer. Sometimes I'm in the mood, like the last live I did was not so layery. This one I'm kind of feeling like, oh, some cute layers. What about springtime? Of course, we're doing a spring layout, or blossom or bloom. What was it? Blossom accessory set. I'm going to pull out the springtime because it's got some really cute flowers in it. So you can use tiny springtime with springtime if you wanted to. But see how these cute little flowers. We could do like a layer this way. I could probably even throw some cute journaling in that. But if we wanted to add some layers and then maybe, again, very springy feel is what I'm hoping to accomplish here. So if we did something like that. Perfect. Sorry, Stacy. Yes, Stacy, you are. Okay, so ladies, we are going to try this new technique that we were playing around with here on Facebook, where we can add somebody else in and we can see them as well. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to click on my viewers. Okay, Stacy. Sweet. Okay. Okay, Stacy, let's see what you're up to. So Stacy Shuck is one of our Kiwi Lane instructors, and I was asking her if she wanted to jump on and share as well what she was playing around with the Kiwi Clip Kit. So we'll see if we can get her added here. Yes.
Sorry, Susan. I wasn't sure if I was there.
Oh, there you are. You're good. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Thanks for having us this evening. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's fun. As long as technology behaves with us, we should be good.
Right.
So let's see what you're playing with. What did you create?
I am working on a mini file folder gift card holder kind of thing.
Okay.
And I'm focusing on this little journal card, which was fabulous. Little things bring great joy. First, I thought I would use it as a baby shower gift because little things, you know, and fill it with gift cards and some tags, you know, for small photos or places for the new mom to write little interesting facts about her pregnancy, maybe, or tips that she wanted to remember about the birth and so forth. Little different than the spring theme, I guess, but of the kit, but it works. So
I love that. No, you know, when I look at this kit, I actually was thinking like newborn, which a lot of people have been doing, like toddler, newborn, but it's also very springy too. So I think it completely works for like a baby shower gift. That is so cute. Okay, so I know.
Well,
I know people are gonna ask, like, did you just make the folder thing, or did you like just cover it?
I did. It's just a regular file folder, and it's very, very easy. I'm glad to share a little tutorial later on or in it's very easy to put together. Very, very simple to put together.
Perfect.
So do you want me to share a little demo in the comments?
Yeah, well, show us a little if you can while we have you. Can you show us?
Okay. Yep, you just unfold. I don't think I have a fresh one here, but fold in to the center with the edges overlapping the crease, and always fold the opposite direction too to stretch the spine so it doesn't tear.
Okay.
And then I folded the bottom up. It's about 2.5 inches. Now again, this is a 6x9 file folder. You can do the same thing with a standard 8.5 by 11 file folder too, and just make the pocket, the bottom part, deep enough so that if you're going to put a tag in, it holds it. Okay, so and then just fold up. That's it.
That's really, really cute. Did you use the card borders down there at the bottoms in the little pockets? It looks like you have
I did. The photo, the pocket page borders, I used tiny highlights along with the what's on sale this or featured, the featured set this month. There you go.
Yeah.
Use the sentiments, and just awesome for these small things like this.
So cute.
And then the twine that was in the kit I absolutely loved. Crocheted a little flower here and put a button on top of it. But then for the non-crocheters, you can just wrap it, kind of make petals, on the circles. The circles I punched out from this journaling block.
Okay.
And then just put the twine, made petals, and taped to the back too. So that was easy too.
Cute. Oh my gosh, crochet. I would never have thought. That's such a good way. And then the circles, yes. With the little pop-up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So well, that's about it.
You might have to do a little thing on crocheting. It's been so long since I've crocheted anything I can remember, but look how cute. It's very, very cute. Crocheted like that.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Love the kit too. Just can't say enough about this kit, and that the paper with the bear and the deer, perfect for, like you said, the newness of spring, new life, babies, all kinds of goodness that way. So
that one,
love it.
And that's what you do. You kind of get this one that can be this, but you also have this Easter spring paper line that could be cute as well. But I'm loving all of the pages that people are sharing. And yes, that one in the group with their little infants or grandchildren or any of that. It's such a cute effect.
Super versatile. Love it.
Yes. Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing, Stacy.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Let's chat later.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. So I'm going to add one more layer. We're going to go triple layers here, over here on this side, just to see. Is that too much? What do you guys think? I feel like I wanted it to be kind of very present. I like layering. I haven't layered for a very long time, it feels like. But what do you guys think? Let me see. I do need some balance of flowers over here if I'm going to go this kind of more flower effect. So right now I'm using springtime. I do also have some tiny springtime in there. And then I have, that's going to be a lot. I think that's going to be a lot. Is that too much? What do you guys think? Almost lost the elegance of it, huh? What if we did? Okay, guys, I wanted to use this tag. You're just going to have to check out the PDF because there's so many crazy cute ways that you can use this tag, especially with the stencil inside. There's so many cute ways. I'm just not seeing, now that I kind of have this feel that I like going on in my page, where I can use it on this page. What if that was cute? Let's flip that. I want to try that, but I'm going to look and see if we have something for it. You love the triple flower, Lisa? I know. I'm like, okay, it's been a while since I've done triple, but the only thing is, maybe what if we did this flower instead of the other? No. And a lot of times it comes down to cutting them out. And so I'm not going to get too stuck up on it. I think some kind of flower thing there, and I'm really loving, I'll add some of the butterflies, probably do a butterfly here, maybe even a couple, which I can figure out once I cut a couple out. And I could even add, so this is all springtime, tiny spring. So now I feel like this side's really layered and I don't have anything over here. So I should probably try to see if I can make something work over here really quickly. Right? What if that's just tucked in? Cute little thing. I could probably even add some journaling on one of these tags. What if it's followed? What if I had that follow the line of the border? That's kind of fun. And then have that there, like that. We can try that. Could be cute. Kind of a nice clean look there. And maybe I will add the twig over here as well. We'll see. We'll see if we get to that. But yes, I'm going to make other layouts. I have so many ideas for this one. It's just not working with this, these photos because I ended up having to keep them all 4x6s. I didn't even think that far ahead because, again, it's live and I want you guys to kind of see it being real here. So make sure to check out that PDF because I'm telling you guys, I'm in love with that tag and the stencil in the middle. So many cute ways that you can be inspired by it. Okay, so now we're going to cut out. We're going to start tracing and cutting out. Yes, I loved the ideas by Stacy. I agree, you guys. Such cute ideas from Stacy. Add the sprig on the lacy trim right over here on this side too. I'm thinking so too, so I will make sure to add one over there. So now going to the papers, now that I have a layout designed, we're simply going to trace and cut it out. Again, you could play more, but I'm just going to start rolling with it and seeing what we can come up with. I think this flower pattern is probably going to be a really good one. I mean, this one is really cute. It does say Easter in it. I don't think that's a big deal, but it's really a spring layout and it's not really an Easter layout. Or there's this one. For me, I tend to always pick a pattern for my borders because then when I get to my accessories, I can use some of these blenders to pull on. That's just my natural tendency. Again, no hard set rule that it has to be that way. So I just realized I'm crooked. See if I can, I think it's the phone. It is the phone. I'm not going to play with it too much though because you know. So yeah, so what do you guys think? Stripe on the border or the flower on the border? I could do the flower for the lacy trims. See? Kind of like in the clean look of the stripes. Because I really do kind of want a clean look on these. Oh my gosh, Debbie, you have a That's my alarm to remind me to start getting the kids settled. But it's Friday night, so I don't have to. All right. Like the flower for the border, Linda? Anyone else has any comments? I know, I'm torn. Oh, I do think the flower could be cute too, with the flowers on top. So there's the stripe flower. I think for me, what I'm worried about the flower one is if I do add all these layers, that it might get a little too busy. Is what I'm worried about, I think. But see, the flower just has a lot of character to it too. But maybe more of a playful, cheerful look than an elegant look. for the lacy trims. Okay, I'm gonna try that. The flower for the lacy trims and the stripe for the thing. So I'm gonna go ahead with that. So when you layer on top of it a lot, you're gonna have to pull that out and then resituate it. Sometimes when people are like, oh, I'm not gonna remember how I had it, I'll see a lot of people take out their phones and they'll do a quick picture. Have any of you guys ever done that before? Just so they have a reference when they go to start tracing out their layouts. Right? So you can kind of lay that out. Same thing. I'll remember though how it is. But that is one tip that you can keep in mind, is taking a picture. If that's something that concerns you, I would recommend that. You can absolutely take a picture. Okay, guys, I have my big cutter today. I didn't pull my small one over here, so we will make this work. I actually really love this cutter. I don't always get to use it because it's a little bit bigger, but the blade is really nice and the blade doesn't fall off like the other ones have had. So that's always annoying, is when in the middle of cutting and my blade just decides to fall off. So that's not good. Okay, and then of course you just follow this line. So I'm going to cut this out, and then we're going to decide on our other pieces and see if we can get this to come together quicker. So I'm using the small scissors right now. We've always mentioned this, like I personally prefer Tim Holtz. Shiloh prefers the Fisker ones. We have a couple options in the shop. But I don't know if I'm a fan of the small ones over the large ones. I'm trying to find where my large ones went. I keep doing that. Every time I do a live video, I'm like, oh, there they are. So that shows you the difference of the size. I decided to buy these ones just to give them a try, seeing maybe they would be more delicate for better, like, you know, the small intricate stuff. But personally, I just tend to reach for these ones if they're nearby. So, okay, so I'm going to keep the inking for the end. I'm going to try to control myself, refrain from inking everything as we go. And I'll just do this one where we trace, then we cut, then we ink, then we replace. So, with that said, we have a couple layers over here. I now have to decide what on the lacy trims. Hey Leslie, are you here live with us? Do you want to jump on and show us what you've been creating with the Kiwi Club kit? Let me know in the comments if you are here with us and I will add you. Or if you're ready. I'm thinking maybe the flower is going to be best for that. Just pulling on a little bit here. Isn't it funny how sometimes your mood too can play an effect with what you think looks good? Oh, that blue is really pretty. Pop of color. That kind of blends, of course. I'm kind of feeling like I want my embellishments to really pop. So I'm going to go ahead with this one. I really want that light, airy look, so that's what I'm going for. Because I'm tucking this one in, I'm just going to trace the one section here. Oh my goodness, guys, I couldn't find my pencil for a minute. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I'm just going to trace out this half of the lacy trims because I'm not using it as a full, right, in my design. So that makes it a little bit easier when I'm cutting those out. And then, of course, always, 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 always detach it from your paper. I can't tell you how many times this is the one thing. I even had my daughter helping me cut some things out the other day, and she was trying to cut it out of a large paper, and I was like, wait, cut it out. Okay, so Leslie's here. Let's see if we can add Leslie. You guys gotta mind my finger here. Okay. Okay, so Leslie, it might be that you have to add, you have to get approved. Are you using the app, Leslie? I didn't even think about that. Let's see. We should probably have tested that out. It worked with Sandra, but Leslie, see if you have the app downloaded, the new version of the Facebook app, because it is not giving me an ad next to your name. Okay, so see if you have that ad. Or maybe Google it, Leslie, if you don't mind. Google that really fast and see what it says, because I'm not seeing an ad next to your name. So I'm going to cut this out, and you'll notice that I just kind of move the paper. So little tips like this, if you kind of intentionally pay attention to how you're cutting, and then after a while, it'll just be kind of like riding a bike. You won't think about it anymore. But if you move your left hand versus your cutting hand, then it kind of helps give you more of a smooth cut. So if that's something that you're not quite sure if you do intentionally or naturally or not, just pay attention, and then maybe next time just be more aware when you're cutting it, and then sooner or later it will just be natural. It will just be natural, and it will be a lot smoother. Okay, so Vicki, so Leslie says that you can request to join. See if that gives you that option, Leslie. I'm going to see if that happens. Let me know if you figure something out, Leslie, okay? All right, I'm going to go ahead and ladies, if any of else of you guys want to jump on live and show us what you created, or if you created something with the Kiwi Club kit, let me know in the comments. I'll throw you on. Why not, right? It's kind of a fun feature, and so we wanted to give it a shot so that we can all become a little bit comfortable. Hey, guys, remember we said I wasn't going to ink till the end? Ugh. Sometimes I just can't help resist, especially with the light colors, because I just like to see it come, like, pop. Now I feel like I gotta quickly do the border just so that we can see how this is all coming together. Yeah, I think I do. I think for the most part, I tend to trace, cut, and then ink. Now, I do believe that if you just trace and then if you just cut and then you just ink, it's probably gonna go a lot faster, but I can't help. Apparently, I just naturally start picking up the ink and want to ink everything. See how much of an effect that makes? So, so cute. It's a green button, Leslie, Vicki says. Susan, do you want to come on? Susan Leach? Oh, basketball tonight, Lisa. That's okay. You know, hopefully you have some time to play. One thing I've noticed, if I don't schedule the time or make the time, then it does not happen. But I will be honest, I have created a lot more consistently, of course, with the Kiwi Club kits, because, yeah. Actually, here, let me show you guys my pile. This is all from that I've completed in the last 3 months. Actually, I better be careful because there's May's Kiwi Club in there too. So this is March. Where are we at? March, April, and May's in here. Oh, no, just kidding, because I already showed you April's. So add 3 more in there. This is all that I've been able to complete, which is amazing, right? So that is really great, to be a little bit more consistent, to have a little bit more time. But again, it takes scheduling it in, making kind of an effort to do that. Okay, guys, I want to see what these flowers are going to look like. Leslie, I'm going to try to pay attention to the comments here. So let me scroll up. Did I miss it, Leslie? Did you figure it out? Sorry. You should have tested it out. I'm not sure why it doesn't give the option for me to add you. I know that when I was Mindy earlier, she had to have the app version. So I just want to make sure that you have the right app version on your phone. Susan, I have some Kiwi Lane templates, have not really used them. Well, Susan, we got to change that. You got to pull them out. The whole concept is to play to create. And there's a reason why we called it that, because it really frees you up to find that creativity and just have fun. So I encourage you to do that 100%. And then post here in this group so we can see what you create. I'm not even quite sure, Leslie. I'm so sorry. I don't even quite know what app. I'm going to see if it changed. Do you see a green button, Leslie? Let me know if you see a green button. Can do a quick Google search and see if there's a reason why. I'm just assuming the app on the phone. I don't know if it's updated or not. Okay, so let me go ahead and play with this. Or Leslie, we might just have to have you jump on because she has a really cute tip that shows us how to use a lot of this stuff, right? A lot of it. So there's a green button on the phone app, Susan Leach says. I see one to the right of where you can comment. Leslie, are you seeing that? Okay, so we got red or pink there, which is a really pretty color. We also have blue, which might be better just because it will pop more, and then we could do a layer of pink. Oh, can't forget about this one. And also, okay, so purple. Okay, Susan, let me see if I can add you. Do you have something to show us, Susan Leach? If you do, let me see if your name shows up that I can add you. Oh, sorry, ladies. Let me okay. Okay.
Oh.
Did you have something to show us? Okay, there we go. Well, we will figure it out. But so you guys can kind of see how it works. This is kind of fun. Technology, right? It's like we're not scrapbooking together, but we are scrapbooking together. Okay, I'm going to cut out the blue one here. That's okay, Susan. No worries. So let me cut this one out. All right, so any plans for the weekend? Do you guys have any big plans? Easter egg hunts? I actually need to go buy Eli some church shoes because his is probably like 2 sizes too small, and the poor kid has been wearing them for the last couple months. And I did get him some, but they weren't quite, so tomorrow I need to take him and go get him some shoes. Fun, right? And then of course we have Easter Sunday, probably a good ham meal we'll probably be doing. My kids always love that, with deviled eggs. They love those. They go through those so quickly. Are you guys deviled egg fans? I do love deviled eggs. They're really nice. But we only make them. I don't know why. We only make them on the holidays. I'm not quite sure why that is the case. You think if you love them, you would make them more often, but no, we only make them on the holidays. So really simple. I mean, if you are new to Kiwi Lane, something like that can seem like it would take forever, but it's really not that complicated. I'm going to leave it for inking. I'm going to resist. I got to try. But yeah, that's really, really cute. Guys, I never picked out which title I'm going to use. I got to decide which title. I could put the title inside of the circle over here. And if let me see if I can get that to fit. Oh, it's a little too big for that circle. Oh, it might work. So that could be a really cute option. That's kind of fitting there. I could do that one too, because I could put the butterfly there and it would hide that little piece that's not quite the width. But I could hide it with the butterfly. I have a therapist. I mean, I love that saying, but I'm not quite sure it's the right saying for this. I think natural beauty is kind of cute because we're out in the wild. Can you guys hear my kids screaming? And guys, I'm cricket here. Help me out here. Is that better for you guys? You guys can't hear me? Oh, Vicki, you have family in town. That's great. Okay, Leslie, I'm going to see if I can see you now. Okay, let me see. Okay, Leslie, I'm going to prove you and see. Let's try one more time. Okay, so can't bring Leslie Brinkley on camera. There's already a guest on this broadcast. Why is there a guest on this broadcast? Technology. Well, Dolly, Leslie, I want to see what you're creating. Okay, Leslie, try it again. Do whatever you just did so that it pops up again for me. Oh, I went to ink it, guys. I went to ink it. Unbelievable. Okay, good. You can... Oh, there she is. Can we get it?
Can we get it? Hi.
Good.
Good. Okay, that was so hard.
Can we see your fan?
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Okay, let me adjust my camera. Sorry, I had to take my phone off to figure this stuff out.
I'm gonna have to.
Okay. Oh no. Ty, it's not, it is. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right. Hey guys. Hey everybody. Thanks guys for joining us tonight. This is super fun. I can't wait to see what everybody creates with this cute April kit.
Leslie.
Still doing that.
Yep, it just went out.
It's doing that by itself. Isn't that crazy? And it's still doing that. I might have to put my phone like in a lock mode maybe. Hold on. Let me change my phone around.
That's fine. I'm loving the bunny. Oh my god, look guys.
Okay, let's try and see if I can do it this way. Whoops. Okay, now I'm backwards.
And then it went back again.
Oh my goodness, that is so weird. Okay. Let me come back in a few minutes and see if I can figure out why it keeps doing that.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, great, thanks.
You're awesome. Okay, I don't want to give it away, but do you guys see how cute she's wrapped up? And that's the trick. She wants to show us how to do that. So hopefully she can figure it out and she can come back because that would be awesome. Awesome. All right. Okay, let me go ahead and finish cutting out some things. All right. Guys, I'm still crooked. This is driving me mad. And I don't even consider myself OCD. Okay, so I want to pull some green in. I know you don't have to do the twigs green, but I think it's really pretty green because it really pops. And I told you guys those are really delicate. So where is my green? Okay, and then just look how cute that green is. I love this green in this kit. It's so, so cute. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and trace one of these out so we can see what it's like. And then I can just show you guys basically how long it takes. I'm not going to lie, this one's a little bit more detailed. but like I told you guys, we could not resist because of such the effect it gives to your layout. It was completely worth it. Right? So it takes, you could tell already that that took me a lot longer to trace that out than the flower. But again, when I detach it from my paper, because it will be so much more complicated if you don't. And so we'll see how long this takes me to cut it out. How many of you guys have used this one already, this design? I mean, I'm loving, like I said, all of the samples that you guys have been sharing. So it definitely takes a little bit more work. And you could probably even, if you wanted to, you could snip the edges like this, right? And kind of do this effect first. And then maybe go back in. So this one takes a little bit longer. Oh, I just heard the rain. It's raining outside. There's no tornado like some of you guys are getting tornado warnings, but there's some rain going on. Okay, so you guys have seen me cut plenty of times, but I'm telling you, this one is a little bit more, but I promise. And I'm going to have to ink it, Tina, because things like this you have to see inked. I'm going to have to show you guys ink in it. But, you know, the joy once you get to cutting, for the most part, you can put a movie on, you can listen to some music. If you're with your girlfriends, you can chat. You really can get lost. I mean, I'm chatting with you guys and I'm able to still kind of focus on what I'm doing here. Okay. Just look how cute that is. I mean, we could even do another one. It adds such an elegant thing to your page. You really have to be devoted, though, committed to that. Look how cute, though. That's really cute. I definitely want one over on the other side. I want that touch of green. Oh, I love that green. Love it. Such a cute green. Okay. Well, we really are down to the little detail things. So, like I mentioned in previous ones, I like to balance mine, so I'm going to try to find things to balance over here. I'm probably going to go ahead and cut out my other lacy trims design out of this as well. Leslie, I'll try to pay attention. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the comments there for a minute. Let me know if you get back in. Oh, sorry, the hubby is trying to help me out. Okay, perfect, Leslie, just let me know, and we want to see what your fun little tip you're doing. I want to see. So cute. Okay, so this one too, I'm not using the whole thing because I tucked it in, so I'm just going to trace out the section that I used, like so. Okay. Okay, ladies, if you want, don't forget, we are giving away one of the, I have a kit here, an extra kit, and I'm going to be giving it away from, if you want to share this video, you can share it in groups, you can share it in other places. Feel free to share it, and you will be entered. And I will pick a winner tonight and ship it out tomorrow. I was telling them earlier that I have to go to the post office anyways. That's already on my list, so I will make sure to post it. Sorry, I was cutting that out when I was talking. Okay. Yeah, these light ones, I always want to ink because I always see my pencil mark, and I think in my mind I just want to quickly ink it but I shouldn't worry too much about it. I've done this enough to know that all is well. I'm going to get to inking here in a minute, so it will be fine. Okay, so I want to cut that out. So what I'm going to do is probably just cut it a little bit bigger. Actually, let me see. I've never done this before. Well, the trick that I was about to do. Because you could just trace the inside of that out, but you want it almost a little bit bigger. See, that beauty is a little bit too, I don't know. What else do I have in here? Grow a Happy Life. It doesn't quite fit. Oh, I'm going to go with it. I think it's okay that the Y and the B is a little cut off. I'm just going to go with it. Okay, I'm going to actually cut a bigger circle. so that I have room to play around with that, right? And then I can just layer it behind my other one. Then it doesn't, like it does, it's not exactly the same size, which is going to be good because you kind of want it to go behind like that. And that's going to be good. Right? And I want the length on it because I wanted to still keep that there. So, and then we'll have the butterfly there. So should I do the butterfly pink or blue? So there's the blue. Because I want to pull these patterns over here, I need to decide whether pink or blue. I will pull the green over, that I will. So should I do pink butterfly or blue butterfly? Pink or blue? I'm going to let you guys comment because I'd love to hear what you think. Oh no, Leslie, that's okay. But I'll try to go live again. So Leslie, is your husband around? Maybe he could just hold your phone while you do it. Then you don't have to have it like top. He might be a little shaky though. Would he do that? Every once in a while David holds mine, but he's like, do you know how much arm muscle that takes? Which after a while it just depends on how live you are long for. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this one out while you guys. So a lot of blues. A lot of blues. Okay. I think blue is winning then, by far. You guys are winning on the blue. And then should I do, so if I do the butterfly blue, I did also have this cute banner. I guess I could do that pink, huh? Probably. That'd probably go cute. Yeah, I think so. You guys agree? Okay, I have to cut out this little other swig, which takes a moment. So worth it. So worth it. Okay. I agree. I think the blue is going to be cute in the butterfly, and then I can add a little gems or something down the middle and stuff on that. Okay. Then I believe that, and again, if any of you guys have something they're showing, especially any of you Kiwi Lane instructors that want to jump on live that can get it to work, let me know. Leslie, let me know if you want me to try it again. Yes, hubby is here. It doesn't work. That's time. I will change my setup. Okay, let's try it again, Leslie. I'm down for it. Let's try it again. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to find you. And I'm going to prove you. And hopefully that brings you on. So let's try it one more time. I'm sitting here cutting out these things anyways. Did it go? Let's try that again, Leslie. Which side should I put that on? That side? That side? It's probably cute on that side. I probably need to cut out the butterfly to really get a feel for it. Sorry, Leslie, I kept adding you. Let me try it again. We will get this. There is already a guest. Why is there already a guest? Okay, I think that will work, Leslie. Hopefully that works now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut out that butterfly. Let's see if she can get on here. Are you seeing the request, Leslie? Okay, Leslie, see if you can send me a request again. Sorry. By golly, I want to see this cute little bunny. Okay, so I'm going to cut the butterfly out of the blue, and then I'm going to do the banner out of the pink, and then I think I finally get to inking because I won't have anything else to cut. Oh, I wanted to find out what I should do with this sentiment because I did have a layer there. Okay, so Leslie, again, I'm going to add you. Okay, Leslie, I think it's working. Hopefully this all works this time. You should be seeing that, Leslie. Hopefully it says that it's trying to connect with you. So we are almost to the end zone here, guys. And what? Been an hour? A little over an hour? Not bad. Oh, Leslie, did it not do? Okay, Leslie, it says it's adding. So hopefully you're seeing something. We will be patient. We will be patient. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut this out. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
We can see Leslie.
Okay, is that working?
I can see your
I can see your face, your cute little
baby.
baby. Oh my God. All right, let me finish getting my camera in there. Okay, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so I kind of pre-cut all my items here with my templates on my papers. But what I'm really excited to share with you is how to use up all this twine.
Hey, is that your daughter?
Hey, is that your daughter? What was that?
Is that picture of your
Is that
daughter?
picture of your daughter? It's actually a picture of my son, who is 16 now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
He's got that on my guess.
I guess.
I just know you're
I just know you're talking about your daughter. Yeah, this is my son. I can't believe he's 16. So he was about maybe a week old in this picture, and this was on Easter. All right, so we have all this twine that was awesome to get in this kit. Like Susan mentioned before, we got a lot of twine. And I am going to show you how I made this cute little string bunny with the bunny template and the twine. Okay, and so you're really, what you'll need is some like cardstock, whether it's a heavyweight cardstock or you can double up your cardstock. That will work too. So you're going to trace your bunny on cardstock, and I traced it twice. And then we're going to cut it out. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut it out for you guys. So you can cut 2 of these bunnies, and then we're going to glue the bunnies together. So is everybody getting ready for Easter? Having family in town? We do not have any family here. So we are meeting friends after church for Easter. We're going to do non-traditional Easter dinner. So we are going to a steakhouse. Awesome. Yeah, so funny. But I will not be eating steak. I don't eat a lot of red meat. So I will be having chicken, probably a salad. So I'm going to finish cutting out the other bunnies really quickly, and then we're just going to glue it together. And you can use your regular glue roller or wet glue. It doesn't really matter. And you don't have to be perfect with cutting out your bunnies because we're going to cover it with the twine. I am not sure why I had such difficulty with this live technology.
We'll figure it out.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have two bunnies here, and I'm just gonna put them on top of each other with some glue. So I'm gonna use my tape roller here and just put some glue on there just to sandwich them together.
And
Yeah, you want, if you have like 110-pound cardstock or something of that thickness, you can probably just use one bunny. But because this is a little bit more flimsier, I want to make sure that the bunny is stiff so he doesn't rip when we put that twine around him. All right. I'm going to grab another piece of paper here. I'm just going to grab this so you guys can see a little bit better on my surface. All right, so I can tell that my bunnies aren't exactly the same from when I cut them out. So I'm just going to kind of go in around the ears. This is the part that you really need to do. Go in around the ears and go deeper and kind of make like a little slit down in the ears to kind of separate them just a tiny bit so it looks like this. And then just continue to kind of trim it a little bit, like this other bunny is a little bit fatter around his head here. So I'm just going to trim that off and trim off anything that I feel like I need to. So once we have that bunny cut out, you're going to decide if you want to make a yellow bunny or a pink bunny. And I think we'll go ahead and make a pink bunny since I already made a yellow one. And it's really easy. You don't have to have a continuous string because we'll probably be cutting it off and continuing several times on the bunny. I do recommend that you either have some Scotch tape handy or some washi tape even. If either of these will work. I actually prefer the transparent tape, and I know this is not acid-free. I don't even know if the twine really is, but, you know, I want to make a cute bunny, and I don't really mind that it's not. So you're going to start your bunny around his neck. You can decide which direction you want your bunny. If you want him facing your layout, going towards your layout, in the center, which side, the right or the left side, that will determine. So I'm going to have my bunny going this direction. So I'm going to flip it over and lay a piece of my twine here. And then I'm just going to cut a little piece of tape. And I'm just going to adhere that down to the back of the bunny. And then once you do that, you're just going to start wrapping your bunny. And I'm going to wrap it up towards the ears first. So there's no like trick to this. You're just wrapping it. You're going to try to keep it, you know, not loose, but not too tight because you don't want to rip your bunny. So just continue to wrap him. And if you come to a point where you saw that slide off, just take your scissors and make like a little slit. And that will keep your twine in place. And you can go over the top if you want to make it thicker in some areas. So I'm probably going to have to go and make a couple slits here just to keep my twine from slipping. So yeah, it's just wrapping the cardstock bunny here with the twine. Yeah, I want to stay. And it's okay if you go in between the slits with your twine to catch the twine, because then you can just go back over and fill those areas up where it's showing the white. And if you would rather use colored cardstock, like let's say pink, you can, you know, totally do that. And then that way you won't see the white cardstock underneath. So we're just going to continue to wrap the bunny. So yeah, it's just basically wrapping all the way up to the ears here. And the reason I really want to show you the ears is there's a little trick to the ears. Hopefully I'm in frame that you can all see this. So we're getting up here by the ears, and remember I made a deeper slit in the ear there because I kind of want to keep them a little bit separated. So I'm going to just kind of make kind of like their ears now. And we're going to go over one ear, and then we're going to go in between, and then come back up, kind of like a figure 8. Whoops. Like a figure 8 you're doing with your twine, and then back up and around and back down, and that's how you're going to cover these little ears up. We're just going to continue to do that. And it's a little tricky, I must say, around the ears, so make sure to do some little snips to keep your twine from slipping off. And it's not going to be perfectly covered. And if you get to a point where you're like, yeah, that's good enough, just turn it over to the back and cut off your twine. And then we're just going to tape that. A little bit of tape. I feel like I'm out of camera here. Sorry, guys. All right, and then you're just going to start wrapping the bottom section of him, which is a lot easier than the ear section. So we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to, once again, get a piece of tape and start where we left off by his neck. And wrapping him again. And like I said, if you need to make little slits with your scissors, go ahead and do that. This part is a lot faster, a lot easier. As you can see, I'm moving a lot faster. But this is a great way. You can do this with a lot of the Kiwi Lane template shapes, which is awesome. I think this would be really pretty to do like even around the, in between the flower petals of some of the flower templates. I got a little knot here. I'm actually have to stop and start again because I had a knot in my twine. What a bummer. So I'm going to start with a new fresh piece here. I ended up taking all my twine apart and wrapping it separately onto these little markers, I guess. Because I had so much of it, I had to get it organized so I could use it. All right, so let's finish up this bunny here. And then I will show you how it's going to look on my page.
Yes.
Say that again?
I said I want to see the page.
I know. So anyways, you're just going to continue to do this, guys. Nothing crazy. Once you get to his tail, if you need to make a little slit there to hold that in there, you can. Like here, since we're getting by his foot, I know that I'm going to need a little slit because I need a little transition area for the twine to grab onto. And then, yeah, just keep wrapping it. And then you're going to end up with a cute little bunny like this. And I ended up, like I said, on the back of here, I actually used washi, but I just taped everything. I reinforced it, went back and reinforced it with it because I felt like this held better. But if you have a tiny bit of white cardstock here, like don't go all the way to the edge of the bunny. You can trim off a little bit of that and you'll be fine. And it's not gonna come loose or anything. All right, so let me share with you my layout and how that's gonna look on my layout. I won't finish the pink bunny because I think you guys get how to do that. All right, so back to my little guy here. So I went ahead and I just I did a double mat on my photo of my son. And then I went ahead and I used tags number 6. And I used one of the 4x6 cards and I just placed it on there so it would fit. And then I went ahead and scooted it up so I could have the rounded corners to match. So that's page number 6. I'm going to be using that. I'm also going to be using the cute little sprig, which is so cute. So I already got that pre-cut out, and I've inked everything as well. And I am using Abbey Road 1A and 3A. And I cut those out in these 2 pieces of pattern paper. And then I'm also using lacy trims, just like you, number 2, which I absolutely love lacy trims. And I cut it out in this super cute bear paper with the little bears and animals on it. And then to go with that, I wanted like a shadow. So I cut a second one out. And all I did to do that was just kind of make it a little bit bigger as I was placing this. So I could get a shadow effect. And then just, I believe it's the 1-inch strip. And of course, one of my favorite templates that's Charmed. I have the little heart from Charmed that I use, number 2. And I'm also using the Adorn 3A. Now, I love this one because you get a really tiny, petite scallop with it. And you can just trace it, even though it's a smaller template, you can trace it and just keep scooting it down on your paper to give you the length that you want. All right, so let's put this together really quick. It's going to be a really simple, really easy layout here. Oh, also, as a little tip, I love to do this. This is how I like to save my paper in my kit and make it go further. And that is by completely gutting your paper. So this sheet of paper here, it's the yellow polka dot on one side and the purple polka dot on the other. I actually, you can see here, this was the full 12 by 12 right here. See if I can get this more in here. I actually cut out my lacy trim in the center. And then I cut this little L shape off of the side. And then I used the leftover to make my little scallop here. So this paper has done a lot for me. And I still have all of this left to create something with, right? All right, so let's get gluing. And the reason why I love to add a little touch of color to my background by doing this owl-shaped kind of cut is I like to offset and have a background color. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that onto my 12 by 12 sheet. So guys, I'm not really reading comments, but if you have any questions for me, be sure to leave them down below. Yes, Diane, you totally could put adhesive if you would rather try adhesive on the bunny. Yeah, totally give that a try. I think that would hold it in place as well. And then you wouldn't have any movement going on with the twine. Susan, I have the same color as you. I'm going to pull it over. Okay, so once I glue that on, you'll see that I have this leftover hanging bit on the 2 sides of my 12 by 12. And I'm just going to take my cutter and I'm going to cut that off to create my 12 by 12 layout again. And then I'm left with this. All right, so this is going to be really easy to build because I've got everything cut out for us. So I'm going to go ahead and glue my 2 lacy trims together. And you could offset these if you wanted to, or you can match them up. And for this layout, I think I'm just going to go ahead and match them up. And then it's going to go right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some pieces on it.